may be the only example of a good Catholic, a good parent, or an active citizen that they ever meet. And if you save one soul, think about eternity. You're saving a soul. That's more important than finding a cure for cancer or anything else. If we really believe that it's eternity. Okay? So in closing, let me just read one quick thing. This just happened. This is written by John Scharfenberger. About 5 to 6 members of a newly created pro-life group at Florida International University recently went to pray at Miami's largest abortion clinic, A Woman's Choice. They spent an hour silently praying and noticed a young woman around 18 years old who entered the abortion clinic. She came out twice within the hour but went back in both times. She came out an hour later, noticeably upset, and went over to the students who were praying. She informed them that she had been scheduled for an abortion but did not go through with it after seeing them outside praying. She noted that seeing young people her age praying made her rethink her situation. In the end, they exchanged contact information. She kept her baby. This is written by John Scharfenberger, which you may not have heard. He worked for Students for Life. On October 8th, there was a car accident. John and one of the other Student for Life activists who was pregnant, she was killed instantly, and John died the 18th. And he had just graduated from Ivy University in May. He worked there as an intern. But it's one of those things that, you know, we don't have faith. You ask, why would God do that? You know, people are working the field, and why did he allow that to happen? I think back to a pastor or an old priest who once said, I learned 2 things in my priesthood. There is a God, and I'm not it. You know? And I sort of look at it every day. We get dealt cards. We can't redeal them. These are the cards we have for that day. And I tell people, build up that reservoir of your faith, because if something like a lost son, daughter, or a car accident or whatever happens, you're going to have to draw on that reserve. It's too late to get to know God when you have the tragedy. That's why I try to tell young people, always. We just had a kid, one of our Boy Scouts, he was a twin. We actually went to Philmont Boy Scout Ranch 2 weeks with his father and the 2 boys a couple years ago, and he was drinking with his brother. They weren't going to drive home at Frostburg. And it was January, and he went out in the snow by himself. He died.